Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to explain to you how to draw a map using a web application of Arcgis brought to you by the company Esri, which is well known in the field of mapping and geospatial. Now, first thing you have to do is to log into this website arcgis.com. It's very clear here, and connect using one of your accounts, or if you don't have account you have to create account in this website. I'll use a Google account to log in here. Now I'm logged in. You can see my account here. Now we have to create the map. Just slide here and click on create a new map. Well, the interface here is in French, but I'll explain to you in English here. The web application will show the world map and you can navigate anywhere. For this video I'll use an example of the pandemic COVID-19 to show you how to can create a map. Well, the interface of this application is very simple. Here we have the instruction how to use this application. Here the content of this map, and this is the scale, if there is a scaling on your map. Okay, now we will use a database of COVID-19 here. Here we have the address. This is three cities of Algeria: Ouargla, Algiers, and Oran. This is the number of infection according to health minister. This is the number of population according to different Wikipedia data. This is just for example. Well, this application is using CSV. This application is using CSV format for plotting this data into the map. So we need to save this data as a CSV file, so we can open it with using that web application. We click here, save as, desktop. Let's name it demo COVID map. Okay, now CSV here, as you can see, and save. Alright, here we have our file of database that we're going to use it for plotting that numbers on our map. Now we click here, add, and add the layer from file here, and this conversation window tells you you have to choose between CSV or TXT format that used, or GPS for GPS file. Now we have to choose our database that we created here already, demo COVID map, as you can see, and click open, and click here, which is import or import a layer. It's going to show this conversation to manipulate or to configure your data, and we keep everything like it is because it's correct here. And this is Algeria. That means it has if you are using coordinate rather than addresses like we've used, you can click here, but now we are using address, as you can see here in data file address. So we keep it like it is address, and the data is represent Algeria, so we keep it like it is Algeria, and these are all correct, and click add. Well, the results is like this. Here we have some types of representation. You can scroll here and choose whatever you want. For this example, I'll keep this because this is the information that I want to present here. You can see the population in Algiers, population in Oran, and the other city of Ouargla here. Okay, what I want to do is to represent the infection divided on the number of population, because that reflects the real value of the spreading of the virus. We can't tell that the virus is high in some point and without considering the population number there. So we add another attribute, which is the infection. Now we have two attributes, which are the infection and the population. We keep the population here and infection here, represented by circles. Then we go into options, and this is color options, and this is the shape of the circles, the volume of the circles. We click here, the size of the circles, and this is the infection divided by the number of population. Now we have the infection number divided by the population number, as we can see here in Ouargla series. It's not clear because the color is close to white, and has the biggest circle, which is and that's mean that Ouargla is more in danger than Algiers and Oran. This is the representation, and we can change the base map so the image can reflect our ideas about what we want to present. For example, like, let's click this, right? Now they are clear. The colors are more clear now. Now you can save this map and print it. For our case, let's print a map with a legend, which is the scale. Here we have the scale. What we did here is we plotted the population here and the infection divided by the number of population here, so we can have a better idea about what's happening here. Okay, so you can save it and you do what you want to do later with this image. Into another example now. Well, this is the second part of this tutorial. I will present another example. As you know, I came from petroleum geology background. All I care about is petroleum industry. I'll show you another thing in this web application, which is online layers. There is pre-existing layers we can add to this map, so we don't have to rely on a database like we used before, and we just look for pre-existing layers, as I'll show you here. First, we'll click here, add, and new layers. Search for new layers like here, and this from my continent or online Arcgis database. So Arcgis will show you tons of database that you can use, and I'm going to search for oil, hoping that it will shows me the oil reservoirs or basins. Gas and oil location. There is tremendous number of data about US, and this is world map. Click here and add to the map. Well, this is the basins of the oil and gas around the world, as you can see. All I care about is Algeria. This is the basins of Algeria. It even gives geological data of the reservoirs, like here, Basin of Dams, Trias. Very nice. Now I'm going to try to plot the pipeline of gas, just to show the audience that we can plot data manually rather than using pre-existing data. Well, we click here, add, and add notes to the cart. You can name it whatever you want, and you choose the type of the data you want to plot, or the notes you want to plot to your map. I'll use infrastructure for petrol and gas here, which is my topic now, and create. Now it shows a number of infrastructure that used in petroleum industry. I'll choose the gas model or something. I'll use Hasirmal as an example. Hasirmal Lahwat, Nigeria. It's Gazier province here. I'll use and click here. This is the notation here. This is the collector, for example, collector for gas, and we have pump. We'll use a pump here as an example. Zoom out. Another pump here. As you can see, there is a description, or you can add to this item, or even website and links and other, as you wish. For example, like this, installation of treatment of gas. I'll use it here. For example, this is Arzio area. I'll use like this and double click to end. I'll just keep it simple. There is a stockage, which is in Spain here. Here is the storage area, for example, for Spain, in Spain. Now we'll draw the gas line, gas pipeline here, from the collector to pump 1, pump 2, Arcgis area. Zoom out. Sometimes hard to navigate here. Zoom in. And this is the storage area in Spain here. Double click. Add information if you want. And we're done. Well, as you can see, we plotted pre-existing layer from worldwide fund and furniture publisher for the discovered areas of oil and gas, and we created notation for the pipeline as an example here, and you can print it also the same way we used with the other example. Right in here for network. Alright, we can zoom in for better. We can zoom in for a better presentation. And this is the map that we are concerned in. Alright, I'll show you another trick people may need, which is sharing the map online. But before you share this map, you have to save it. You have to name it gas pipeline, for example, pipeline, and add some stuff that help people knowing the continent. Gas pipeline, for example, here. When they search for and save, now you can share it online here. You can make it available for everyone, and this is the link that you share with people. You can share it on Facebook, Twitter, and even embedded this map in your website, or just share it with special. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. Hope next time I'll show you more videos about mapping or some stuff related to geology. Thanks.